So now I'm in the countryside. Just an update. My boys left already, but now I'm back in my wife's hometown. So I just want to show my morning walk. This is Okayama. And in the countryside, everybody grows their own shit. So you'll see a lot of these like rice little fields out here. I just want to show you how clean the fucking water is. Look at that. Now it is kind of scary. Sometimes I've seen snakes in that bitch, so you gotta be careful. Nothing poisonous or nothing, so it's not a big deal. But as you can see, beautiful mountain landscape scenery we got. More rice fields. At night, if you walk here at night, you can hear a bunch of the fucking frogs and shit. They're loud as hell too. The cicadas are loud as hell. But yeah, this is Soja Okayama. You don't get none of this in Texas for sure. A lot of people that live in these countryside areas are you'll see more old people than young. They have a big issue with that, finding young people to move out to the countryside. So it's gonna get interesting in a few years, probably. But yeah, look how nice that water is. That's cleaner than our fucking drinking water back home. But you see, they have these all over the place. Just look at that. Now, a lot of people always ask me, is there fish in them? I've never seen fish in them. I know there's some parts of Japan that probably do have that. But I've been here, I don't know how many times, too many to count, but never seen really fish. And but I've seen other kind of things. Like I said, snakes, frogs, little things, but nothing like actual little fish as you see on some of the TikToks and reels that people post. But I'm sure there's some that fucking get swallowed up in there. Look how big these trucks are. I want to get me one of these trucks for the States. Be badass cruising that little truck. Now you can't go wrong with that beautiful view right there. Look at that shit. As you can see here, this is more modern kind of style home in Japan. This one as well. You'll see a lot of these in the cities, but as you can see, this is your driveway, and that's your yard right there. You don't get a yard here. As you can see, that's his little play yard right there. This is more traditional kind of style. As you can see, these homes, very nice. I like the traditional. That old school feel looks nice. Okay, then there's, it's really cool. And there's a hood home right here. This one's pretty rough. Look how little these streets are. And there's a two-way street right here. There's a two-way street, by the way. This is why they have these little mirrors there, so you can kind of see, because you can't see when you're driving. So you gotta, this house, I think it's abandoned shit. That's the hood house right there. That's Kenny's home. That's Kenny. But yeah, as you can see, these are like your front lawns. So you don't get a lawn in Japan, which kind of sucks. These are your driveways. They're nice and spaced out. But yeah, they're little, man. They fit. That's why everybody has these little cars. And this is what I just like some people's backyards look like. A little Japanese tea garden. It looks so nice. Look at that. That is very nice. A little slice of heaven. Give you a little perspective on like how everything is so smashed in. This is an actual lot. Like this is where they would build a home. So I'm gonna walk around it. So this would be your actual lot. Now my in-laws own up like 3 of them. This ain't one of them, but they're like this big. This is it. This right here. So the end of the street right there, that's your, to this, a nice little shit. So this would be one lot. That'll be your front yard, backyard, home, everything. So just to give you perspective on how tight space is here. And this will run you like a good amount of money. I know everybody always puts on TikTok all these fucking, oh yeah, you can buy a house for like 20,000. I don't know where the fuck y'all finding these things. But you have to go like way in the wilderness, like in the mountains or in somewhere where nobody's at, because that shit ain't real. I'm sure it's real, but you're gonna have a lot of issues. I know a friend of mine was saying that they had a monkey raccoon problem and they bought it for about 50,000 and they wondered why, and they knew why after a while, and they had to get actual person to get them out of there. The raccoons and the monkey, that little turf war. But yeah, that's usually about a lot, and I just want y'all to see that. But yeah, let me know if y'all want to see anything in particular. But yeah, I'm headed to the Combini, the store. Anyways, let me know if you want to see something particular in Okayama. I believe I have another 20 days here. I'm planning to do some exploring around here. Let me know something in particular you want to see. All right, have a good one.